Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to make a fortune teller, and some of you might remember me showing you how to do this over the past year, but I'm going to show you on our video today as well. So you're going to need a square piece of paper. Just like the one you see here, I have cut it into a square by using a piece of printer paper. Once you have a square piece of paper, I'm going to go through the steps so you can follow along with me. The first thing we're going to do is fold our square in half. Both vertically, which means up and down, so like this, line up our corners, the top and the bottom corner, pinch in the middle, pinch to the side, pinch to the side, open that back up, and we're gonna do a straight fold horizontally, which means across. So I'm going to line up my corners, pinch in the middle, pinch to the side, pinch or drag to the side. When I open my paper up, there are now 4 different squares. Kind of looks like a window. So now we're going to take each of these squares and make them into a triangle. I'm going to take the corner of each of these squares, fold it into the center, and then crease this part and push it down. I don't want to go over the center. I don't want to be right here in the middle of the square. I want to take the corner of the square and fold it into the center of my big shape. So now you see I made that square into a triangle. I'm going to do the same thing for all of these. I think it's easier to just turn your paper as you go. Again, we don't want to overfold. We want to take our corner, fold it into the center, crease the corner, and crease it down. Take the corner, fold it into the center to make a triangle, crease in the corner, and fold it down. Take the corner, fold it into the center, crease the corner, and fold it down. If you do it correctly, your triangles should be next to each other, not overlapping each other. You want to be neat. Remember, origami takes a lot of practice to be precise and neat. So now I have this smaller square with a bunch of little triangles in it. I'm going to flip this paper over. So now it looks like I have an X. We're going to do the same thing, but instead of folding a square into a triangle, we're just going to take the corner and fold it into the center of the X. Same thing. We don't want to go over. We don't want to be too low. We want to fold the corner to the center of the X. Same thing. Pinch or crease on that corner. Fold it to the center, pinch or crease. Turn it, fold it to the center, pinch or crease. You can see my corners are not perfectly lined up. That's okay. My fortune teller should still work. Fold it to the center, pinch or crease. So now we have finished folding most of our fortune teller. The last thing we do, because this is technically the inside of your fortune teller right here, we are going to fold or crease our fortune teller to make sure it's easier for us to put our fingers in. So I'm going to fold it in half. So these triangles, I'm going to fold in half this way. Just give it a little massage, rub it down, open it back up. Do the same thing the other way. So I'm going to turn it, fold it in half, crease, give it a little massage, rub it down. And I'm going to do that one more time. This is going to make it easier for you to fit your fingers inside of these squares on the outside to pop up your fortune teller. So now that I have folded those squares, these parts on the outside, these are where your fingers are going to go inside. And I use my pointer finger and my thumb. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my fortune teller and I'm going to put my thumb on one side, my pointer finger on the other side. Same thing with the other way. I'm going to put my thumb on one side, finger on the other side. And watch, I'm going to push or pinch the fortune teller up. So I'm trying to push or pinch it up. So when I do that, if I folded it correctly, it should be pinched up. You might need to wiggle your fingers in there and actually make it a little stronger. But there is the shape of your fortune teller. So you're done folding. The last part you can do is decorate it, which is super fun. I like to collapse it, make it flat again. And I like to put colors on the outside. So let's say I pick my crayons. I'm going to pick 4 different colors to add to the outside. Maybe you'll pick the primary colors. Maybe you'll pick some colors that are different from that. I'll add a dot. It looks like pink or red. I'm going to make a dot that is orange. a dot that is green, and a dot that is blue. I usually put colors on the outside and then numbers on the inside. So I have 4 different colors on the outside. I'm going to flip it over. There's each a little triangle. There's 8 different triangles. And I like to write numbers there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you've added your colors and numbers, each of these numbers should have a different fortune or saying inside of them. So inside this half of the square or the half of this rhombus or diamond. So the way this works is you write your numbers, you write your colors, then you add your fortune on the inside. Once you add your fortune, then you can go around and ask friends or family to choose a color. So let's say someone chooses pink. I go P-I-N-K. They'll pick a number, whether it's 5, 6, 1, or 2. Let's say they choose 2, 1, 2. And then maybe they'll pick a different number. 5, I'll say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the third time they choose a number, let's say they choose 8, I would open up the space that has an 8 over it and read them their fortune. You can do this different ways. You can go ahead and make it a little more creative, maybe focused on food. It is totally up to you. But that is how you make a fortune teller. Thanks for listening, friends. Happy creating.